Hey everybody, Sean Hawk here. A little bit of a message to the ladies. When it comes down to the masculine side of women, I really don't see it like that at all. And I think it kind of takes away from femininity when you start saying, a woman's masculine side. And the example I like to use in nature is the lioness. She's sleek, she's beautiful, very feminine, and loves to cuddle, take care of the kids and the man and all that feminine kind of a thing until she's not, until she's going out there to kill, to feed everybody, within her family, within the pride of the lions. When she's out there defending, that's her job. The man is there to handle the things that she can't handle. And so I don't see her as having anything masculine about her. That's the strong side of her femininity. And I think when it comes down to women, they say, oh, she has a strong masculine side. Her masculine side is in control. No, maybe she's just a strong woman. Maybe she just doesn't tolerate the bullshit other women tolerate. Maybe she's real assertive and aggressive about what she wants to achieve in life or for her family, for herself, whatever. That's her strong femininity. It's just that on the other, what they say, well, her masculine side overbalances, or overpowers her feminine side. No, she's just stronger than most women, more aggressive than most women. You see, we want to put this one control point, one control line on what we're going to socially accept as femininity. And if anything goes past the expected norm, something's out of balance here and is favoring more on the masculine side of that. No, I just don't see it that way. Right? People could say that about my daughters. I have 4 daughters, and they're very good at business. If they want something, they go after it. And people say when they were kids, they have very strong masculine sides, Hawk. They need to be around. They need to, all the other people were so quick to tell me what my daughters needed because they were seemingly out of balance. No, right now, those other women aren't as successful, aren't at wholesome in their family life. No, there was nothing out of balance with my daughters. So when I see women doing things and hearing it, I just, you're not going to, I won't be able to explain anything to these women that are making these comments about that, But in being fair, I can see where they're coming from and why they would see it that way. With the older women, that are tired, I can totally see where you're coming from with that when they want to say that sometimes they have to exercise their masculine side on that. I'm hearing that differently than I do the women that I was describing earlier. Because in them, when a woman tells me I have to exercise, my masculine side more, I'm hearing that, yeah, what she has to do to get along with things in public, what she has to do to make her space secure or protect her own personal space is a lot different than what she wants to do. As an example, she may want to just spend the rest of her life, in gardening, artistic, loving, nurturing atmosphere, because maybe she spent too much time trying to defend the perimeter, too much time, trying to keep aggressive men, at bay, out of reach, outside that perimeter, or interfering in life somehow. Yeah, and this is in a good social structure. This is when, even if her boyfriend, husband, man, whatever like that wasn't around, somebody else in the community would go, hey, what's bothering you? And then she might be able to talk about a problem that she has to, at least in her mind, push her masculine side onto. That man should be able to go spread some toxic masculinity and help secure that woman's perimeter or get that kind of nuisance out of her life. People, I have this saying that people don't like, or they don't think it's very shamanic, and it's like you're either predator or you're prey. And in a man's world, the man's world is all about strength, power, self-respect, basic hierarchy. And of course, you're going to have those weaker men that always want to be the predator on weaker prey. Yeah, and just if they see a weakness, they're going to consider that an opportunity. Well, they need to learn some lessons from a stronger masculinity and find out that they're on the low point of hierarchy. And the only way that's really going to happen is just from women that are more like that pissed off lioness, to put that person in their place by force, because that's the only thing that they're going to respect. Or, it's done by another man. But I just wanted to put that out there. I understand that the women might be feeling tired of having to put up with this stuff all the time. But the unfortunate news is it's probably not going to change anytime soon. You'll always have that type of a male element out there, just causing trouble, totally unsatisfied in themselves, feeling weak and powerless in their own lives. And that'll be reflected in their immediate environment, If you have any questions, comments, whatnot, please list them down, and I'll do more videos on things. Catch y'all later.